in the past, you've used this heat block. You can see the big openings are going to be way too big for the mini tubes you are using in today's lesson. So you will be using the mini PCR machine as your heat block. The blue bag with the title Mini PCR Bio is where you will find your Mini8 PCR machine. Another rather expensive piece of equipment. So if you open it up, you can gently remove the thermocycler, the PCR machine. You will also find the cable to connect the thermocycler, the PCR machine, to your computer. And of course, you need the power cord. I'm going to show you how to open the lid, although you're not ready to do that until we set everything up. But it says right here, pinch the sides to open. So you will pinch there and open the lid. You can see all the small openings where eventually you will put your mini PCR tubes, your BioBit tubes. You don't need to do that now. I'm just showing you how the lid opens and closes. And now you should just focus on setting everything up. You will need to connect your mini PCR machine to a power source and the computer. For the computer, you simply connect the cord, the white cord, from here to the USB on your Chromebook. You will place one end of the white cord into the mini PCR machine. Okay, just flat, it slides in like a USB cord. And the other end will go into the USB port of your Chromebook. Once your mini PCR is connected to the computer, you should connect it to a power supply. Simply put in the power jack, then plug it into an outlet. Be sure the jack is pushed in the whole way and you are ready to turn the machine on. You should see blinking lights in the front. That green blinking light indicates that power is running through the machine and you're ready to program your Mini8 as a heat block. Sometimes your Mini8 PCR block will also make noises, and that's okay. You will hear fans and electrical impulse noises, and that's okay. To locate the Mini PCR app on your Chromebook, you will simply click on the little circle in the bottom left corner, and then you can type in Mini PCR and it'll just show up. There it is. So this little square with the M, click on it. This is a screen that should come up when you open the Mini PCR app. You will see Mini PCR in the upper left corner, and you will move over here to the right plus button, and you will scroll down to heat block. You can give this a name. You can say My Lab BioBits, whatever you want to call it. And then 37 degrees Celsius is the default setting, but you can make sure it's 37 degrees Celsius. And the time for us is going to be 15 minutes. You can just hover over that and change it to 15 minutes. Hit save and run. It'll take a little moment to load. And if everything is hooked up correctly and your machine is on, you can hit start and it'll say here heating lid. It'll start timing, and right here you can see the temperature that the PCR tube should be at, 37 degrees Celsius. The lid temperature will be a little higher. You can leave the PCR machine heat up. You will simply restart the run when you have your PCR tubes in the machine.